Welcome to another session, Just a Point of View. This is part 2 of the hate video, or the topic on hate. We're going to go right into it. Hate, ladies and gentlemen, is something that is killing us. And the people that harvest this hate, it's killing them very quickly. And you may say, you know, I know a lot of people that hate, but they're not dead. Because you're not paying attention to where they're dead at. They're dead in the inside. Because that hate would not let their true self come to the manifestation of the fruitation on this plane. Hate is a cruel taskmaster. It has people in prison, unable to escape, because they're in a labyrinth, a maze, and they run from one hate issue to another hate issue. And what it is doing, it is darkening an individual's inner being. You know, hate is so much of a versatile subject to talk about because it has tentacles like an octopus. And it's all over the place, you know, even within the family settings. You know, some of the teachers teach the father going to be against the son, and the daughter going to be against the mother. And within the household, they're going to find the enemy to family members. And we can see things like that going on today. People are filled with hate because this is one of the things that this culture promotes. The foundation of it is built on hate. Maybe not entirely, but a good portion of it is, because they needed to utilize hate as a tool to manipulate the minds of particular people. Not just people of color, so-called blacks, but also whites. Because we got the haters and the hate it. And what happened is that the haters was hating on these people so much that they found out that it was useless as trying to love these people, because they were still killing them, still hanging them, still disrespecting them, still treating them less than a man and a woman. And this is what hate has brought about, a misperception of things. It has a distorted visual of life itself. So people get to thinking that because they from one caste or another caste, when I'm saying caste, I'm talking about this is a system that they have in India. You know, they got these caste system, and you know, in the caste system, it has divided the people up on different levels. And you be on the lowest level, you cannot enjoy the things of the level above you or the level above that, even if you were interested in someone from one of those levels, and they was interested in you, the system will not allow it. And this has been a traditional thing. And speaking of tradition, hate has become a tradition. So much so that people can't release it. And what they do is, you know, they may look at pictures or look at the history books or think of the ideas that their mothers and fathers and grandparents was continuous to spew out amongst them, spitting venom, poison, speaking lies, you know, untruths, falsehood. And these are the type of things that build hate. And when you look at it, some people think that they have a righteous hate. There's no such thing as a righteous hate. In this day and time, because of the knowledge and the information that's afforded to us, we can categorize hate as a tool of destruction, death, division. And it's not necessary anymore. Because once again, the individual that got so much hate for everybody else actually hate themselves. And they hate themselves so much, and they don't know what to do about it, or they don't understand it, so they reflect their hate on others for whatever reason they can find. Maybe because the they're a different gender, most definitely different races and ethnic groups, maybe because they speak a different type of language, maybe they got a handicap. People just hate for any and every reason today. Maybe because they don't like their videos, they think that they're a bad actor. You know, so many different things. They're not a good parent, they're a bad neighbor, so they just hate them. And hate don't fix things. Hate continues to destroy and break down things. So the whole thing is that a lot of people, not just in America, but around the world, is psychologically insane and sick because of hate. And that's what needs to be addressed. That this entire world is a reflection of an insane asylum, from the lowest level all the way up to the White House, from the lowest level all the way up to the palaces, and from the lowest level up into the different temples around the world. Insanity is the greatest adversary to human beings. And there is a cure to it, but a lot of people don't want this cure because it doesn't agree with their ideology. So they say, forget the antidote, I'm going to keep on hating. Ladies and gentlemen, hate will destroy us as individuals, destroy the future, destroy families. Hate have destroyed so much. And the thing about it is that a lot of these things can't be recovered. But the one thing about hate in the human being has the ability to shift the pole of their thought process or their mental operation. But they have to have an awakening. You know, have to come into a situation where as though that their mind is released from hatred for just a moment so they can see the light. And anyone that really embrace hate, you're embracing darkness. And I'm not talking about, some people try to flip the darkness thing around. I'm talking about darkness where so darkness is equivalent to ignorance. Darkness is equivalent to, death. Darkness is equivalent to wickedness. And don't try to twist what I'm saying, because I know how some people do. Oh, he's saying that black is bad. Never said that. I'm talking about darkness, the darkness of one's soul. Just like when one's soul has been enlightened, has gone to another level. And I didn't make these words. These are the words that we use to identify things within our society. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no winning with hatred. And if you can find a way to promote love, what you're doing is actually helping to extinguish the fires of hatred and darkness. Once again, this is just a point of view, just a perspective. Tomorrow's not promised. Transition into the next world with love in your heart instead of hatred. I come to you in love, and I leave you in peace. Have a blessed day on purpose, with purpose, because life is all purpose.